Hi, I'm Chris with MDA Enclosures, the Wetbox Enclosures. We're here showing the difference of a system that's already an awesome system, top brand name, multiple drivers. The difference it makes with the same volume level, just adding the MDA Enclosures. It's 6 6x9s in two small enclosures, sending sound a quarter-mile front, quarter-mile back, and also down into the cabin at 130 decibels, fully maxed out. Makes quite a difference. We're going to have to hit the switch so you guys can see the difference. No volume change, it's the same volume, just literally a toggle switch. Literally it's up to 130 decibels, clear audio. It's an awesome system. Wetbox by MDA Enclosures. Hi, I'm Chris with Wetbox by MDA Enclosures. I'm here to talk about some of the major advantages with our enclosures. We think they're groundbreaking as far as everything else out there. First of all, you have multi-directional sound. You have sound that has backwards, forward, and down firing up to 130 decibels in each direction. That's a fighter jet taking off from an aircraft carrier. Extremely loud, but extremely clear. You have advantages in mountability where because the hang is so low, 5 inches here, which is many are 12, 15 inches down in here, you have a lot of place you can put these where other people can't. Center console boats, a lot of these positions weren't possible before. Now you can get sound up and out of the way. Directionality is important, but so is position of speakers. The problem with boats is typically the speakers are mounted low or mounted in upholstery. You sit in front of them or the sound is firing into your legs. The position of where tweeters are in drivers are very, very important. That's why in your car, you've got tweeters up there in your pillar. It makes all the difference in the world. So getting sound up and out of the way is far better, and it also gives you an even pass-through as you go through the boat. You don't have dead zones or just great sound if you're out on the beach. You have something kind of all the way around. Speaker size, actual speaker size, super important to understand. Speakers nowadays, they're listed as 6.5. It's actually a 5-inch driver. You're not talking about the plastic. This is what makes the sound. Common 8-inch drivers are actually 7s. The difference in a 6 1/4 to a 7 1/4 is 30%. So basically what that means is these two enclosures with these 6x9s are equal to 12 6.5s in two small enclosures. It's a gigantic system in a tucked away position that sounds absolutely amazing. The quality, the way they're made. So these are made for all weather. They're designed out of materials that have been used for years and years and years for outdoor applications, and they also have speakers in them that are proven. Top brand speakers, IP67 waterproof rating. So we're not reinventing the wheel here. I tested every speaker against every speaker to find what actually sounded the best. We've got two options depending on your listening preferences that do different things but are absolutely fantastic. Super loud, up to a quarter mile in each direction. That's half a mile of sound, but crystal clear. You can see that's at the very back of that building. Alright, so as you can see here, we have a pole mount application, which is typical for a lot of boats, wakeboard boats especially. But a lot of the boats, especially center console, can't take advantage of mounting speakers because there's just not enough height for it. But a lot of you have these fantastic mountable areas here. So this is another example of one that is not pole mount, but basically can mount directly up, out of the way. And in typical center console boats, this is a little low tower here. You can easily pass through and walk through under this speaker versus, speakers that are 12 to 15 inches deep. Thanks for checking us out. Chris with Wetbox from MDA Enclosures.